Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Bot. That's Finn. There's no crazy intro ad lib this week. Get a seat, get a snack, and get comfortable. And get ready, as we present to you our last brain cells. How you been, Finn? I haven't bungled it in a hot minute, but that was
Get ready
a bungle.
to fuck, guys.
Is that what we're doing?
Hi.
I mean, what?
No. Ew.
Yeah, I don't think that's how this equation works.
You're engaged and I'm gay. And I'm engaged.
Your voice cut out on Discord, so all I heard was you're gay. Like, did they just call me gay? Like,
No,
is that what just happened?
I said you're engaged and I'm engaged.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So you know what? I wasn't entirely wrong with what I heard, but just how I heard it was wrong.
Not entirely, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So how's everybody been? I don't know why I ask you guys that as if you will answer me. But how have you been?
I'm struggling to hear you a little bit on Discord.
Motherfucker.
I've been pretty good.
You need to turn me up?
No, because...
Do I need to scream and cry?
I don't think you need to scream and cry, but you might need to sit closer.
Okay. I turned up my gain.
Okay, that's probably good.
Did it do anything?
Yeah, you're not cutting out anymore, so... Discord's also been having a fucking ripper of a week.
I was about to say, I was like, not week. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
it's been a while. Discord has been being
updating
very fucky.
Yeah. I love when it turns on automatic gain control and then all of a sudden all of my shit gets borked.
Oh yeah. I'm at a point where I think we should switch back to Skype.
God. I remember those days.
Yeah.
I used to know someone who, like, him and his group, like, exclusively would use TeamSpeak.
I remember TeamSpeak, yeah.
Yeah, they were bad people. So
yeah,
I don't really have the best opinion.
It's like
of
using Kick
to
stream.
It's like that's funny. They're not, yeah. But it's like TeamSpeak's UI makes absolutely zero sense. And when the people who are quote unquote teaching you how to do it are just calling you stupid and slurs because you don't know how to use this thing you've never seen before in your life, it doesn't really encourage you to go back to using it again. So that's why I've never touched TeamSpeak since. So I don't know. It's just I love that Discord will turn on automatic gain control as a setting, but then they'll hide that behind like the advanced settings, so you can't even see if it's been changed or not. It's like, well, if you're gonna fucking change it, at least tell me. Also, because I have like quick keybinds to like deafen and mute myself, right? Yeah. It'll fucking change. It'll just delete those like keybinds that I added. It's like, why the fuck would you do that? Why are you deleting my keybinds? Because I don't like pay for Nitro? Like what? Like why? Like what's
what's keybinds for you? You need Nitro. Teehee.
Like I don't get, and like it's not like it costs me anything to fucking set the keybinds. I just have to go in and reset them, and I just don't know that they've been deleted until I try to fucking use them again. It's like, oh, why is the keybind not working?
Why do all my friends know my social security number? I could have sworn I muted myself.
Oh, dude, there was AI stuff's making me so fucking on edge, and that sentence is a summary of how I've been.
Exactly.
And so my dad called me and talking about some health insurance stuff, and he was asking me questions. And the way he was asking him, I just had to stop him and be like, hold on a minute. Prove to you you're my father. Like, prove to me that you're actually my father. Because it was one of those things where it's like, is someone like AIing my dad's voice to get my like social security and that information from me right now? I genuinely couldn't tell because of the way my dad was speaking. But he was good. He was just fucking tired of shit. Yeah, because it just sounded it was very like conversation by numbers, for lack of a better term. I know he didn't have the exaggerated swagger of a 70-year-old man. I chose that verbiage very specifically.
Yeah, field day with him. The exaggerated swagger of a 70-year-old New Jersey man.
Yeah. My dad definitely has a certain way of talking, and I can't like record. Well, I guess I do have videos of my dad yelling at the TV at like sports teams. My dad's the kind of boomer where he like will yell at the TV when sports team do bad. So I mean, it's comedy for us at this point, but
yeah.
god, the second we fucking started, I'm getting it's been a while since I've gotten a fucking spam call.
Ooh, I was about to ask.
Have stopped, actually.
I was gonna ask.
I no longer need to
I've been
get a new
having
phone
an
number,
interesting week.
which is nice.
Nice.
Tell us about your week.
I've been having an interesting week. My parents are out of town because they went to my grandmother's birthday.
Ah, very nice.
Which I could have gone. Well, no, I couldn't have gone because I don't have the money in my bank account to buy myself a plane ticket. But if I did,
is your
and I had the chance to go, yeah,
okay.
I would have said no because, yeah. I think it was Fern. Originally, they wanted to do a trip to Colombia.
Oh.
For her birthday, because it's her 80th birthday, so it's like big deal.
Gotcha.
And they wanted to do a trip to Colombia, and I was like, half of my cousins were involved in Nicaraguan government, so the chances of them leaving are slim. The chances of them coming back are extremely slim because Nicaragua nowadays, they have basically like a list of people, and so my cousin. Let's say
Allegedly.
I'm gonna give him the widest name ever.
Yeah.
Let's say his name is Thomas Smith, right?
Yeah.
Him and my dad have the exact same name. So when the Nicaraguan government sees Thomas Smith on a list of people trying to get into the country,
they're gonna stop him.
There's a chance that they stop him because they think he's my cousin, but he's not.
Like, hey pal,
So I'm like, yeah, love the place. No, I don't. That's a lie. I was telling people the other day because like, I forgot who took a picture of what. My mom took a picture of something, and Fern said like, "Oh, that's like really pretty," and I was like, "Oh yeah, like the beaches." Oh, it was a picture of my uncle wearing a dress. It was really weird, but he kind of slayed.
Hey, you know what? If he slays, he slays.
He was slaying. It was a vibe.
Sometimes those hips don't lie, all right? It doesn't matter.
I know.
It doesn't matter, like, who you are or where you come from. If you got it, you got it.
I would tell you to post the picture, but I'm not going to dox my uncle.
Yeah, maybe not a good idea.
Yeah. But Fern was saying, like, oh, that beach in the background is so pretty. I was like, yeah, that's the only other reason I would go visit Nicaragua. It was like Loki and the very pretty beaches, yeah. Pretty beaches and pretty bitches. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told my mom, I think her and my dad are going, because we own a property on a beach in Nicaragua, and we don't, it doesn't have a house, it's just the property.
Yeah.
Like it's just the land or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I think my mom and my dad are going there, I think this weekend or like at some point soon, within the next few days. And so I told my mom, I'm like, send pictures so that I can make fun of my Canadian friends because they keep getting snow warnings.
Right now,
they're drowning in snow. Yeah. Meanwhile, in Nicaragua,
snowy.
it's like 70 degrees in Nicaragua or something like it. And that actually no, it'll be like mid 80s.
Damn.
Over there, and like here, it's still pretty cold.
It's like a high 60s average this week, I think, for us.
Well, where we live, it's going through that. I don't know if you're like the kind of, I don't know if you say like the state you live in, but aside from depression and
we've talked about being in the state for a few times.
Okay, so yeah, Tennessee and just generally that whole tornado belt of like people have we've been going crazy. Like for those of you who use Fahrenheit, today is lows of 40s, highs of 66, which isn't too crazy.
That's not bad. That's pretty typical. That's the average. Yeah,
tomorrow is lows of 48, highs of 70.
Yep.
Which is also, still pretty close.
Pretty rational, yeah.
Thursday, lows of 57, highs of 80.
Yep.
And then it goes right back. Friday, lows of 42, highs of 71.
Yep.
Can we...
The best was the week before. The high was 46.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And then that Friday, it was like 75. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, the other day, I don't remember. It won't show me like the past forecasts. But like recently, I want to say the week before last, maybe.
Okay.
We had this like thing where it was gonna go from really hot to really cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then also we were having storms.
Yes.
And it was windy. So it was like
Oh, yeah.
prime for a tornado.
It was hella
And so
windy.
I remember my mom just looked at me and she was like, you know the plan? Go fix up that closet that you have in your bathroom and we're going to go in there. Because I have a closet in my bathroom. That's where the water heater is.
Yeah.
And she was like, we're going to go in there and you gotta clean it out, make us all fit. And this was at 10 p.m. that she told me to do this.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, you could have told me at like 4.
Any point earlier.
I'm like, why are you telling me to do this? I'm like getting comfy, ready for bed. My mom was like, get ready. There might be a tornado. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah. Lovely.
So yeah, that was interesting. The sirens didn't even go off that day. Like, I don't think I think there was like maybe some in like Illinois and Indiana, but I don't think any.
Yeah, I don't think we did have one in our state. No. What's funny was because coming from Jersey, which actually, as a fun fact, I'll actually be spending the back half of my week there. I got to do some like car and insurance stuff and whatnot, so I got to go back to Jersey for a bit. Yeah, it's real fun doing all this fun adult shit.
Yeah. I
was thinking about it last night. Let me finish my throw first. Blech. Fuck.
Are you good?
No, dude. Apparently not.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That was crazy. That was something else.
Bro, I got good sleep too. The brain is fogging, I think, dog. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anywho. Yeah. I remember at one point, because it's very rare for Jersey to get tornadoes. It never happens. Jersey basically trades and like the Northeast kind of like trades tornadoes for hurricanes. Like that's a whole other fun thing that we get to deal with over there. But I remember at one point there was like a strong like tornado warning or like a tornado like touched down at some point in Jersey, and like, excuse me, Jersey doesn't really have like the tornado sirens like they do out here.
It's just a bunch of guys screaming.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just called the city. Yeah. Hey. Anyways.
Get your dogs away.
Yeah. These dogs in the front yard. Upstairs, I'm going hard. Bing bong. Anyways.
Bing bong.
Oh my god, dude, I love Side Talk NYC. It's so fucking crazy and just like bizarre. It's just I love the creatures that appear on that fucking like show. Yeah. It's absurd and I love it.
Anyways, fuck your wife. Bing bong.
Ariana Grande. Anyway, I've seen too many of those.
They're so funny. Yeah. I watched the gay version of that.
Oh yeah. Any version.
I love how you know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what it's called.
Me neither, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's a TV show. It's the guy there's a whole meme that came out of it that was like the let's go lesbians, let's go. It was that. It's that guy. I swear to God, it's the gay version of
Side Talk
what
NYC.
You just said.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Could not tell you what the name of it is.
I can't tell you. My mom loved it, but for a while, but I can't remember.
Oh fuck. Okay, so the core of the story: there was a tornado in Jersey, right? Yeah. I was still asleep, and my parents were concerned to the point where they like woke up and went downstairs into the living room and were like watching the weather on the TV to see for any changes. Notice how they didn't say that they woke me up or gave me any warning. Yeah. I was still fucking asleep. So like, if a tornado or emergency did happen, they would have to, in their late 60s, run back upstairs, wake my ass up, and then tell me to come downstairs to the basement. Yeah. It's like, why the fuck didn't wake me up? What are you doing? Like, why did you just like?
So
I was like, hey, in the future, let me know if there's like an impending tornado, please. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, fucking okay, goddamn.
So have you ever been through any like natural disasters?
Well, see, I was born in 2000 and I lived in New Jersey, so I've experienced hurricanes, yeah. Sandy and Katrina are the main two. And I did not as bad for Katrina, but Sandy really bitch slapped Jersey.
Yeah.
I remember going to I don't remember which boardwalk specifically, but like one of the boardwalks I got really hit by Sandy. It's like, oh damn, this is like all new. Like you could see like the exact point like where things were like just fucked and destroyed, and it's like, oh okay, this is just new planks of wood that they put here because the old original boardwalk got bitch slapped by Sandy.
Yeah, we went to Asheville.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta close my door real quick.
Okay. I'll cut this little bit out.
Okay, sorry. My brother's in school, and I don't want him. We talk about some crazy shit, and I don't want his teachers hearing me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, so we went to Asheville. We were in Asheville. That's actually a fun fact. That's where I got my Keyblade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got it in
The
downtown
last
Asheville.
surviving relic.
Really cool store that had it had Keyblades, and then it had like katanas from different like animes and stuff. Like they literally told me, they saw my tattoo. They were like, "Oh, we had Rengoku's katana a few days ago, but like somebody bought it." And I was like, "Damn it, that sucks.
Yeah.
I would have bought that." But yeah,
Do you know if that store still exists?
I don't know, because I know it was downtown, and I remember my mom and my dad showing me pictures of Asheville, and I remember my dad saying like, "This is where we were." So I don't know if that store still exists. I hope it does, because that store was cool as shit.
Right.
And also just, I hope they didn't like lose their livelihood, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, nice. So we were there like I think a month before that hurricane hit. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't remember either. I'll be so
shit.
Was it Irene?
What was the name of it? Was it Irene?
Was there a Hurricane Irma at some point?
Hurricane that hit Asheville. Helen. Helen? Was it Helen? Yeah, September 26th. Yeah. So we were there either early September or like early August, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. But we basically like we went to visit my brother for his what's it called? For his wedding last year. So you drive through all of that.
Yeah.
Because he lives in like this, like he lives in North Carolina. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
North Carolina is a huge state.
Correct.
He lives in North Carolina, so we have to like literally drive through the entirety of Tennessee, and part of North Carolina. Yep. And so we passed that whole highway that passes that area that was affected. It was insane. Like, there's only been 2 times in my entire life that I've seen the effects of a natural disaster and been like, holy shit, Mother Nature is wild.
Oh yeah.
And it was, yeah, it was the 2 times, I count them as one, but it was 2 different times that we had driven through that, like the Asheville, like the area that was affected. And I literally just saw houses that were like, that's not supposed to go there, kind of thing. Like you could tell that they were like picked up and moved.
Yep. Like, oh, that's just gone. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was this other part in the trip that we went to my brother's wedding. There was another part where it was a highway. So America obviously is known for its giant highways. Both sides of the highway were, I think, 3, maybe 4 lanes.
Okay.
So it's 4 going east, 4 coming west.
Yeah.
It got turned into 2 lanes. 1 going east, 1 going west.
Sounds about right.
And it was really interesting because you could see the river that was what overflowed, and it was so far down. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, Mother Nature is wild.
Mother Nature is metal as fuck. Nature is metal, and just in general.
The only other thing that like hit me like that, which this one did hit a bit harder because it was a lot more visual, but when I lived in Oregon, there was twice that we went to like more southern Oregon, and you drive by this place and we saw the effects of the wildfires. And this was like, I think those wildfires, if I'm not mistaken, those were 2020. I lived in Oregon like 21, 22. So like it was a good year afterwards, and it was still like all the trees were white.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, holy shit.
I don't know the exact name of the forest. I don't remember where it was, but when my grandfather was still alive, we would have to drive to like the southern end of Jersey because we're more from like the like more northern central end of Jersey. And there was a forest fire in one of the forests that was like along the highway, and you can see like all the trees that are like there along that road are just like sticks that are standing out of the ground. Like, and you could, like, I remember seeing the, like, I don't know if I still would, and I don't even know, like, where that would be. Like, I wouldn't know how to get there if I, like, you know, I would know the first thing to look up. But I just remember, like, because the trees grew, and so you could basically see, like, a line where they were burnt and where the new tree had, like it's like it kept growing. Not the new tree, but you could just see the new growth underneath all the, like, burnt bits of tree beneath it, and it was like, whoa. So that was definitely one of the signs to me where I'm like, oh, damn. Not only is, like, nature crazy like that, but you could see the, like...
Yeah, I remember in Oregon, you could see, like, it was all these trees, because at the time, I guess the trees hadn't grown as much. You could see the little sticks, like, poking out, like, of a new tree. But it was like an ocean of just white trees, because they had been burnt so bad that there's, like, they're not growing back. That's not coming back. But yeah, no, natural disasters. I ask because I've only experienced 3 natural disasters, technically. Not really, but earthquakes, which fucking suck. I would die on the hill that I would rather experience a hurricane than an earthquake.
I think to severities, though, because, like, I know
to severities, yes.
Like, because it always fucks you up in ways that you don't expect it to, right? Because I know someone who, because of Hurricane Katrina, he basically was sat down by his family and was like, "Hey, we had to use your college savings fund to, like, rebuild. So, like, sorry, son."
Well, yeah, to severities, yes. For example, my parents, they lived in Florida. They went through Hurricane Andrew, which is one of the biggest hurricanes ever, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's up there. I don't.
It's up there.
It always gets super hazy for me, but yeah.
I think I want to say it's definitely not top 3, but I definitely think it might be top 10.
Something like that. That feels about right.
Biggest hurricanes in history.
Nature is scary as shit.
Nature is very, very scary. Yes.
That's the thing. I think I've lived through, like, I've felt 4 earthquakes in my time. I'll say 3 consciously, because there's definitely an earthquake that, like, I was just asleep for, and we kind of got, like, the outer dregs of it from where I was living. But, like, I don't know if I've told the story to you, or if I don't remember where I've mentioned this story before, but I was at work in New Jersey when I felt an earthquake hit over the summer, where it was just me.
Oh, really?
And this was, so I was sorry, the dog is snoring so loud it just completely took me out, because it sounds like someone was scraping paint off the walls. But so I was up on a ladder working on a projector, and I couldn't feel, like, the ladder or anything shaking, but, like, I had my headphones in, I was listening to music, and my headphones have, like, it's because it's like the JBL, or not JBL, they're the Raycon, like, work ones. And so they have they have a setting where you can hear the world around you. I can't think of the name of that setting right now because I can't fucking think right now. But so I remember hearing this like rattling sound, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not in the song. And so I took my, like, one of my headphones out, and I'm like, oh, the windows are shaking. Why are the windows Oh, earthquake. Okay. And so I went and, like, stood in the doorway, and then it, like, passed. And I remember it was me and 2 other custodians of the building, and they were working in the gym. And so I walked in there, and I'm like, was there just an earthquake right now? And they're like, yep. And I went, oh, okay. Yep. You guys good? Like, yeah, we're all good. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I just went back to doing what we were doing like nothing had happened, because it was really just like, okay, a little shaken, and then back to work. And then I got a text from my boss about like 20 minutes later or so, saying like, hey guys, we have to go home because the state doesn't allow us to be in the buildings after like things like that occur, just for like safety reasons. Yeah, because I'm sure buildings in Jersey aren't built for that. For it's not so much that it's not like built for it, because it's like an old brick ass building. It's less so like, it's more so in the event of a massive aftershock, they don't want to be held legally responsible. That is true. Yeah, that's really it's less of the buildings. It's more so they don't want to pay your healthcare. You know?
I've experienced earthquakes many a times because I lived in Nicaragua.
Are they super common?
And
there?
that's like, they're fairly common. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah. They're not like insanely strong. I think the strongest one I ever felt was like 6.8 maybe.
Damn.
It does depend. It does depend on like how
It's pretty
far is
crazy.
it and how deep is it.
Right.
Because it can be an 8.2, but if it's super deep underground, you're not going to feel it as an 8.2.
Right.
You know?
The one that I experienced
but the 6.8
was like
I think was the most.
3.2 at its core.
Yeah.
So it's like the fact that you're saying that's like double anything I've ever felt.
Double.
The only other earthquake, funny enough, I experienced. I don't remember how old I was, but it was me, my mom, one of my friends, and his mom, and we were watching the first of the new like Planet of the Apes movies in the movie theater.
Yeah.
And then the theater just started shaking, and then I was really confused because I was a kid, and then we just ran out of the building, and then we just went home and didn't watch the rest of the movie, and I was like, "What the fuck was going on?"
When I was living in Nicaragua, one of my biggest fears was going to the movie theaters and there being an earthquake.
Really?
It never happened. It never happened to me. It happened to my brother and my mom, though.
That's such a specific fear.
It is very specific, but I don't know why it scared me so much. Because the movie theater is dark, right? And it's like, okay, yeah, they're going to turn on the lights, but by the time they turn on the lights, I'm already halfway down the stairs tumbling because I got up too fast and ran.
Sure.
Yeah, there was that one, which I don't remember if that one was the one that caused it, but there was that earthquake, and then there was one there was one earthquake, and then for some reason there was like days of aftershocks.
Damn.
Like to the point where like, and I'm pretty sure that earthquake was really strong, and it also lasted a while.
Evidently.
Yeah. Well, the main one lasted a while, and then the aftershocks lasted days. We were on spring break when it happened.
Okay.
And I remember we stayed out of school for another week.
Damn.
Because of the aftershocks. The aftershocks were so bad too, because it wasn't like, yeah, like there's a main earthquake, and then the aftershocks like can be strong, but like most of the time they're just kind of like smaller. These were like really big earthquake with really big aftershocks. And for days at a time. So what we ended up doing was we all slept, my entire family slept outside on a trampoline for like a few days.
Sure.
And I remember crying to my mom because I hate earthquakes. I need everybody to know that now. I don't know if it's like I hate the feeling of being unbalanced or what, but I hate earthquakes with a burning passion. That's why I would say I'd rather literally anything else. Because at least with a lot of the other natural disasters, you get a warning. You know it's coming. With earthquake, it's just you're sitting in your classroom and suddenly all you're hearing is like the fucking windows rattling.
Uh-huh.
And it's like...
You're so correct, though.
Yeah, so you get zero warning. Like, a lot of the time, like, they'll tell you, like, oh, they're, like, predicting an earthquake. It's like, no, bitch, if you're predicting it, let me know if it's coming.
Right.
Please. And then it's like, I always hated that.
Is it or is it or not coming?
Yeah. Yeah, and I understand the whole, like, don't run in an earthquake because the ground is moving underneath you, like you're gonna fall.
Right.
But I also never understood that get under your desk. Because, like, in my house, in Nicaragua, like, in my school, it was one story. If stuff fell, it was just gonna be the roof, and that's not that bad.
Right.
But in my house, in my bedroom specifically, it was my room and my mom's room. We had a whole second story upstairs, and not only a second story, mainly where I was the office. So there was a heavy as fuck desk that would have fallen on me.
A bunch of heavy
if
shit,
there was get under your desk. My desk wouldn't have withstanded, like, shit. My desk was made out of shitty, like, fucking plywood. Like, that desk was, like, actual fucking mahogany or some shit. Like, I would have died. I would rather trip and fall on my face than die.
Right. Well, that's why I stood in the doorway in the one I experienced when I was at work.
I never understood that shit either.
Because, I don't know.
I know.
Like,
I do know doorways are, like,
stable,
structurally sound. Yeah. But I don't know. I was like,
you don't trust it.
I don't trust it. You know what? I trust running my ass outside because nothing's gonna fall on me.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate part about earthquakes is if you live on the earth, you kind of just have to be like, you have to deal with them a little bit. Like, there's nowhere on the planet that's like immune from earthquakes. You know,
immune, yeah. But there's places where it's like you won't feel it as hard.
It's not as bad.
Like, for example, like there was one in Tennessee, I think last year or something like that.
Yes, that was the third one where I like remember waking up, like, and being like, "What the hell?" My girlfriend. I
didn't even feel it. That was like, it was an morning too. I didn't even feel it. I slept right through it.
No, my fiance was still asleep.
Like,
I woke up and I was like, "Huh?" And she's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, it was just an earthquake." And she was like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just you know."
Well, I don't know if it's because like I'm used to like bigger earthquakes.
Probably.
So like, I just didn't feel it.
Yeah, you weren't affected by this rookie shit.
Was. Yeah. No. So like, I like with my anxiety, I naturally shake.
Sure.
It's gotten better with medication, but like I just naturally shake. So in Nicaragua, when I wasn't taking medication, I would just be sitting in my like just getting ready to go to sleep in my bed,
just vibrating.
And then like my body would start shaking, and I thought it was an earthquake, and I was always like, "What the fuck?" And like I always had that moment, like you pause, you know, like you know when you cut yourself, and you have that like when you cut yourself, like when you're cooking with a knife, not the other one.
Yeah.
And you have that moment of like, am I bleeding, and is it bad enough that I need to go to the hospital?
Correct.
It was literally that almost every single night. Was that an earthquake? Do I need to run?
Right. Am I in peril? Yeah.
I'm not a runner. I don't think I've actually ran in like since I was maybe in high school.
Okay.
I'm not a runner. So like even when I was in high school, I was just not an athletic person. I didn't run like we were good. When there's an earthquake, gone.
You turn into Usain Bolt.
I shit you not. There was one time my grandmother was visiting. My grandmother from the U.S., by the way. She's from Miami. Sure. She was visiting, and me and her were just like hanging out, like whatever.
Uh-huh.
And an earthquake started. I left that bitch in the dust.
It's something we used to say in Boy Scouts. If there's a bear, you don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the slowest motherfucker next to you.
Exactly. It was like one of those things where it's like she sat up and she was like, "Is that an earthquake?" I was already gone. Like, oh,
like a cartoon puff of dust is in the chair
I'm like
next
outside.
to her.
Literally. Yeah. So earthquakes, I hate them so much. That's one of the ones I've experienced.
God damn, I didn't know this about you, but that's hilarious. Respectfully hilarious the way you're talking about it. Not your fear. You know what I mean.
I don't care who I'm with. If there's an earthquake, I am abandoning them so fast. If there's an earthquake, or if we're talking fictional, if there's ever a situation like the Resident Evil games or some shit like that.
Oh,
like
God.
I was playing Village, or not Village. What was I playing? No, it might have been Village, but it might have been the Dollhouse, because it definitely wasn't Lady D's, because I would have ran to her, not away.
Jesus Christ.
So I was playing.
I love how
it,
consistent that is. That the internet just loves Lady D.
Oh yeah. And I think Fern was watching, and we were in the Dollhouse, and I just like went quiet for a while, and Fern was like, "What?" And I'm like, "If you were here with me, I would have left you. I would have left you."
I think. Hold on. I think if you were in any scenario like that with Fern, you would kick them in the kneecap so they couldn't run as well. You would guarantee your escape is what you would actually do.
I'm sorry. I am not a selfish person by nature, but if some shit's going down, I'm selfish. I don't care. You're getting your kneecaps busted so that I can get away, and you're gonna get. I'm so sorry. That's just how it has to be this way. And you know what's funny? I would say like, oh yeah, this is really fucked up to say. Like if I was with my mom, I would also just leave her in the dust.
Yeah.
But like because I really love my mom. Like, you know, me and her are super close.
Yeah.
And I told her this recently. I was like, you know, if anything, like if there was a zombie apocalypse or something, and it was you and me, and we had to run, I'm leaving you. I'm not. I know your knees aren't good, and I will be taking advantage of that. And she looked at me and she goes, "You know what? I respect that."
Yeah, I was saying, at what point, like, I can't even be mad if
I'm sorry.
If my child ever looks me in the eyes and says that to me, I can't. I gotta respect it.
Bro, she doesn't have any cartilage in the two bones on her knees.
Oh, poor
She's not going anywhere. It's like, I'm sorry, you're getting left in the dust. I don't care.
Hilarious.
Granted, I'm not going very far either. I'm still gonna get caught. But if I can prolong that,
right?
Just
but I'm getting caught
longer,
after you do. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, maybe, just maybe, you can distract them long enough. You got enough meat on your bones. You know, we could work this out.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's so absurd.
Yeah. Me and earthquakes. And I don't think anybody really knew that about me, but it's because I don't experience earthquakes now.
I was going to say, how
so
often does earthquakes come up in conversation casually?
Not often. It's like when somebody will ask me, like, oh, like, you have any natural disasters in Nicaragua? I'll be like, yeah, earthquakes. But, like, I don't go into detail because most of the time if somebody's asking me that, it's, like, just a stranger. Right. They're like, oh, you lived in Nicaragua? Like, do you guys get, like, tornadoes? I'm like, no, earthquakes. But you know what else sucks about earthquakes? And living in a country that has ocean on two sides? And 24 fucking volcanoes? Earthquakes like to shimmy everything, and the volcanoes, I don't know, they decide that they want to wake the fuck up. Yeah, so I haven't been in the area when a volcano erupts, but I've been around active volcanoes.
Okay. I've never been around active volcanoes.
I don't know if you remember or if you watched it, or if anybody watched it, let me know. There was a guy who he's the guy that was it a tightrope walk? Is that what it is?
Slackline?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't fucking know, slackline, whatever. He walked across the, oh my god, Niagara Falls.
Oh, yeah.
That guy. He did the same thing at a volcano.
Okay.
That volcano was in Nicaragua.
Oh.
And the reason why that volcano and that whole thing that he did, because I think he did end up doing it, is so crazy, is because that volcano is active. Not only is it active, it is consistently spewing out toxic gases, along with, lava.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
It's also very, very windy up there.
Makes sense.
So him doing that tightrope walk was kind of fucking crazy. And I think he did, like, halfway through, like, they were having issues with the wind. And I remember them saying, like, there was a chance that we were just going to cancel this because of the wind. But anyways, that volcano, if anybody wants to look it up, it's called Volcán Masaya. It is spelled Masaya. I had to remember how to spell it. Look it up. Yeah. It's really interesting, actually. It has a nickname. I believe it's called... I think I want to say it translated as, like, the door to hell or something like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck.
Kind of fucking cool, though.
I have been there a few times. I think, like, 3. Because, like, that's always, like, the place that's like, oh, we're going on a field trip. Let's go to the fucking active volcano.
Yeah, let's go to this pit to hell.
Yeah. So I've been there a few times. There's also this other one that I'm not sure if it's active or not, but I'm going to talk about it because it's the big volcano, and then there's a little version of it. And so in Spanish, when something is small, you call it ito, or ita is the end of it. Right. And it's just basically like boy small or girl small. Yeah. So there's a volcano. All the volcanoes in Nicaragua are so fun. They're so fun to say. It's called Mombotombo.
Hell yeah.
And the
That's what they
baby...
called me in high school. Sorry. Sorry.
That does sound like an insult for being fat. look at that Mumbo Tombo over there.
I think Mumbo Tombo likes you.
I think Mumbo Tombo likes you.
Instead of Moto Moto.
Yeah. So there's one called it's so funny. There's one called Mumbo Tombo, and then the baby is called Momo Tombito.
Hell yeah.
And it's just like, oh, that's so cute. I've been to Mombotombo, but I have, like, obviously you can't go to Mombotombo.
You haven't visited his son yet?
It's too small. There's no point in visiting it.
Oh, sure.
Mombotombo is like, that's just a hike.
Yeah. Its son's just like a spicy anthill. You're like, fuck that shit?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, literally. Gotcha. And then, yeah, I've been to a bunch of volcanoes, and I've been near a lot of volcanoes. I think Nicaragua is also the only place where you can go... Oh, shit, what was it called? I'm gonna call it volcano surfing. I want to say, yeah. So it's like sledding, but instead of nice, soft, pillowy, at most cold snow, it's volcanic rock.
Huh.
I've never done it.
It's just sledding on hard mode.
I have no interest in doing it. I have zero interest in doing it. I have had friends who have done it, and they talk about it at school when we were kids, and people would be like, oh yeah, and I fell off the thing, and they would be like, you want to see it? And I'm like, sure, whatever. Like, people would be like, sure, yeah, okay. And they would lift up their pant leg up to like their like upper thigh, kind of, like almost all the way up.
Right.
And their entire side of their thigh is just one giant road rash.
Hell yeah.
So I'm like, I'm so good. I'm good.
Yeah, it's not really a selling point, I think.
Yeah. And I think that's on Cerro Negro, which literally translates to Black Mountain.
Okay. That makes sense.
I don't know why. I think it's just volcanic ash makes the mountain black. Somebody saw it and said, Black Mountain.
Well, that's why the Smoky Mountains are called that, is because
they're gray. They're smoky gray.
The original people who were living here, and I don't want to specify it because I don't remember specifically. I don't want to get it wrong, but because of the like altitude of the mountains and like where they were settling, there was just like a natural haze around it because of like the distance it was. So they referred to it as the Smoky Mountains because the peaks always looked smoky and hazy. So that's why they're
like,
called
that there mountain, them smoky. And then somebody was like, oh, shit.
I think it was actually closer to like Native Americans, but like...
Oh, shit. Fuck. I'm not doing that accent.
Yeah, I just don't remember
I'll do country.
Who specifically. Yeah, we're not going to make fun of Native Americans
country.
here.
I'm not making fun of Native Americans. I'll make fun of white people.
Hell yeah. I'll also make fun of white people.
Well, anyways.
But
get off that topic. Smoky Mountains, they're cool. Is that why they call the Rockies? Like, them's is rocks.
Them there's is rocks.
Them there's is rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a volcano in person, but I have been to Pompeii before.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Because I think I mentioned before in high school, if you took Italian, the like senior class like would like go to Italy. But I think they stopped doing it because I think they stopped doing it or they stopped doing it for a bit. Because the teacher who ran it, he was the same teacher who he always used to say, "If you're not laughing, you're crying," which is like a mantra I've kind of adopted into my like adult life. Yeah. And it's always funny because I'm like, you're teaching high school Italian, you live in a very good neighborhood. Who hurt you, bro? Like, do you need a hug, man? Yeah, and like that's just the guy he was. But at one year trying to like organize this trip, like apparently like the travel agent that they had planned through like just never booked the flights or like booked the flights like a different airline. So an entire like senior class for like kids and parents show up to this airport like, we're going to Italy, and the travel agency and all the people at the airport are like, who are you? Who? What? Yeah. And so like I think he got like investigated for like fraud. Because like the travel agent just like, I don't know what happened specifically, but like people paid money to go to Italy, and then you're not going to Italy, so like where'd the money go, pal? But so because of that, this was after I'd graduated, by the way. That's why I'm talking about, like years after I'd graduated. But so because of that, like myself, my parents, and like a few others went to Pompeii one day. Like we got on like a train and like went over there, and it was like, it's crazy walking around like that like city and just like seeing everything. And it's like, oh fuck, like it's kind of crazy seeing like the effects of what was, Vesuvius popping. It's crazy, and that was a cool experience, and that's the closest I've gotten to like actually seeing a volcano.
You ever see that picture of that guy that was jerking off during Pompeii? It's obviously not actually.
It's not actually that. But
it looks like it. It looks like it's so bad, and I feel bad for that guy.
Oh, I have also seen my ticket into hell. Yes. Why do you ask?
Yeah, that's like. I felt so bad when I saw that. I started laughing. I was like, "Fuck."
Nah, dude.
God damn it.
I mean,
I'm gonna go to hell, and that guy's just gonna be there. Like, what the fuck, dude?
What's up, man? Like,
you waiting for the next person in line too? Cause like, shit, dude, you were a meme.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that's your fucking claim to fame?
It could be worse.
Like, imagine being like one of the souls just in hell, and like somebody walks up to you like, you look familiar. What's like? It's like, oh yeah, I'm the Pompeii guy, and they're like, oh.
I mean, like, I think
trying to like tell you their name, like, yeah, my name is this. Like, I don't give a shit. You're the guy who was jerking off during Pompeii. I'm sure there was somebody doing that during Pompeii, right? Not like with that, not because it was in the middle of the night, so like surely somebody was. Although granted, back then it was probably considered like heresy or some shit. Blasphemy.
The timelines get muddy. I don't remember.
When did Pompeii erupt? That was like. It was a really long time ago. But
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's pre-Renaissance. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah. I do find it interesting that they just never rebuilt that area.
Yeah, no, I think that's the most interesting part of it. Well, that's what makes it such a fascinating historical site, is because it's just like a time capsule of
it's just untouched,
what life was back then, Yeah. And like they're still like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I'm pretty sure they're still like excavating and like
they're still excavating. I'm pretty sure.
Like not everything is known about Pompeii. Like imagine.
Well, because that guy, I hate bringing him up again. I'm so sorry, but that guy was found fairly recently. Like that wasn't an old discovery.
Correct, but like. I think that dude is saved if like they dig up another dude and he like died in Yamcha death pose.
Yeah.
Like if there's someone that's unearthed in Yamcha death pose, then that guy's legacy is saved. Because everyone will be talking about Pompeii Yamcha. You know what I mean?
I wanna see the guy that's unearthed in the Family Guy death pose.
Yeah, that too. Like there's so many like death pose memes. I think the Yamcha one came first though.
Probably.
That feels right.
Yeah, I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh, something really funny happened yesterday. So my brother and his wife are they're on their honeymoon right now.
Lovely.
And so they
Good
went to Europe. They went to London, and then they're going up to Edinburgh in Scotland.
Yes.
And then they're taking a train down to Paris. Don't know why they did it that way when you could have just started in Scotland and go down to Paris. But anyways, while they were in London, they went to a Harry Potter experience or a Harry Potter tour, which, I know Harry Potter bad, J.K. Rowling bad. But they went because my sister-in-law is like super, super into Harry Potter. She made me take, this was years ago, she made me take the official Harry Potter house quiz or whatever the fuck.
Right.
And for those of you who want to know, I'm a Ravenclaw, which, like, I don't know, if you know Harry Potter, you might just say, like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. If you don't know Harry Potter, you're going to be like, what? That's me. I'm like, what? Okay, Ravenclaw.
Like anyone who knows Harry Potter can very easily sort me into the correct house.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like Ravenclaw is one of those houses where it's like, well, you're not a goody two-shoes, so you're not Gryffindor. You're not an asshole, so you're not Slytherin. And you're not a fucking dork, so you're not Hufflepuff.
Thanks.
So we're just going to stick you in here. Ravenclaw. I also don't think, granted,
where do you
this
think
is coming from somebody. Hufflepuff. I love what they say in the movie. Okay, so this is also like coming from somebody who read one book and watched maybe 2 movies. I do want to watch the movies. I just haven't gotten. There's so many.
They were
of them.
good movies. I've
that
seen
shit's
all
a
of them
commitment. Yeah. So, and I feel like, so you can confirm this. Was Ravenclaw ever actually, like, important? What?
As much as Hufflepuff was.
Yeah, I was going to say, was there anyone from Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff that were, like, main fucking character? Like, no. Was Robert Pattinson was Gryffindor, wasn't he?
Robert Pattinson.
Or was he Hufflepuff? He was in the movies.
Know.
He died. Spoiler alert. No. That's Snape. I'm thinking of Snape.
Bold of you two. Snape was definitely Slytherin, from what I remember.
Snape was Slytherin, yeah. But, like, none of them were, like, Hufflepuff.
No,
like,
they definitely
Ravenclaw.
Focused on...
Oh, yeah. Slytherin and Gryffindor is so important.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit? I want to see some shit about Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Anyways, sorry. I was telling my brother... I was texting my brother, by the way. So I was texting my brother...
Yeah.
And
Say
I
it
was
again.
telling him, I was like, you know, I really want to play Hogwarts Legacy because, again, yes, I know J.K. Rowling bad,
Yeah.
Harry Potter bad, but me and Bot had a little bit of a conversation after last episode about this. I separate the art from the artist. So, yes, J.K. Rowling bad. She's a fucking bitch. She's the worst person ever.
J.K. Rowling's a horrible human being.
But Harry Potter's fucking dope.
Yeah,
Harry
that's the
Potter's
biggest
dope.
problem.
Like, I wanna write a Griffin. I wanna write the Hogwarts Legacy has a fucking dragon within the first 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for dragons. I've already said multiple times on this podcast that I'm a fucking whore for dragons. I love dragons. They're so cool. If any video game has a dragon in it, I will be playing it. This is where Bot says, you know what has dragons in it? Monster Hunter.
I was gonna say like Skyrim or
that too. Yeah, I did play Skyrim a little bit because literally I played Skyrim a little bit just because of the dragons.
that doesn't.
If a game has a dragon,
me.
I want to play Elden Ring so bad, and I can't because I'm just not good enough at video games for that.
So
and I know there's a dragon in it, and I want to see that dragon so bad. Oh my god,
the dragon designs are so good in
that whole
Elden Ring.
area that's all dragons. Oh my god. Anyways,
No, you would love it.
Point being, I don't remember what my point was. Anyway, so I was texting my brother. I was telling him, I was like, oh yeah, I want to play Hogwarts Legacy because I own it on 2 different things.
Sure.
Like I have it on my PC because my brother bought it for me, and then I have it on my PlayStation because PlayStation Plus. And so I was like, my brother spent this money, and I feel worse having given J.K. Rowling that money and not done anything.
Right.
Like I gave her that money for free. Like at least let me play the game and enjoy it or not enjoy it or whatever. So anyways, I started playing Hogwarts Legacy, but I was texting my brother about it, and I was like, hey, I want to start playing this game. What house should I pick?
Sure.
And he was like, just pick whatever house you're in. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm a Ravenclaw. After Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw is the worst. And then I got a text that says, excuse me, bitch. And I was like, oh, hey, it's my sister-in-law.
That's hilarious as fuck, actually.
I gotta read what this says because it was so fun. I saw the switch instantly. I was like, oh,
immediately a new person.
Yeah, I said, yeah, but I'm a Ravenclaw. That's the second worst after Hufflepuff. And then suddenly I see, excuse you, bitch. We're right next to she's a Hufflepuff, by the way. She goes, we're right next to the kitchens. We're closer to the snacks. It's cozy and it's nice down there. I go,
I'm pretty sure all the Hufflepuffs are the ones who smoke weed.
Yeah, I go, you're all nerds and I'll die on that hill.
Well, I feel like that's more the Ravenclaws are the nerds. That's part of the whole thing.
I don't know. She told me that apparently the Ravenclaw house is a fucking castle, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude.
Talking you into it after you were like,
Yeah, I was like, dude, fuck yeah, I want to live in a castle. That's awesome. So I was just like, whatever, I'll just pick Ravenclaw or whatever. And I was like, but Slytherin gets death spells. And she was like, no, they're just optional. You can get them with any. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll pick Ravenclaw. It's fine. It's also Ravenclaw's blue. I like the color scheme of blue and black. That's one of my favorite color schemes. So I'm happy. Sorry, I got a message from Fern and it just threw me off completely.
I could hear the train leave the stations there. That was funny.
Yeah, they were asking for a picture of my cat for some reason.
Oh. Why does Fern want a picture of your cat?
I don't know.
That sounds horrible. Which cat? Chucky or
Apollo.
Okay.
Do I have any pictures of Apollo? I mean, I do have.
You definitely
pictures of
do.
Apollo, but yeah. Oh yeah.
God,
I definitely
your
do. I just
mind
have them in a
palace
folder in a drive.
is an interesting place. It's like
ADHD.
It can be blown from one direction to the next so easily.
That's that ADHD, bro.
It's fun. It'd be like
especially when I get excited, it gets worse.
Dude, it's great when I can tell
when
sometimes during this
thoughts are
podcast
gone.
You just start talking progressively faster. It's like an exponential growth that leads to just
yeah.
and it's great. It's entertaining. It's just I can
excited.
I've been talking to you long enough now where I can hear the switch happen. You know? So I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
really fun. I do find it funny that you can hear when the train leaves the station.
Yeah.
Speaking of trains, my brother saw a bunch of vintage ones. Fuck! I did it again.
Holy fuck, dude.
My brother, my completely neurotypical brother, he's not like, he has nothing. He's very, 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 very like, he's just a guy.
Sure.
He really loves trains.
Oh.
And he will, like, we were driving one time, and, you know, Tennessee has a decent amount of trains, but he saw this train, and he just goes, "Oh my God!" He was driving, by the way, and he's like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" And my sister-in-law is like, "Oh my God, what?" Like, as if he's gonna crash the car. And then he goes, I'm gonna use a fake name, but he was like, "Oh my God!" I'm trying to think of a name. He's like, "Oh my God, Lisa, look, a choo-choo!" And she like smacks her, and she's like, "You scared me."
To be fair, if I'm in a car and the person driving just suddenly goes, "Oh my God," I would also be freaked out. So, like, I think that's a valid reaction.
He did it purposefully to scare the shit out of my sister-in-law.
Oh,
and then
that's
he was
fucking
like,
rich.
"A choo-choo!"
Oh, that's so fucking funny, dude.
That's what he calls him. So she sent us a picture of him looking at a train, and I won't send it. Like, I won't tell Bot to like put it in the podcast because I don't want to dox my brother.
Yeah.
But it was a really funny picture of just my brother staring at a train in complete awe.
Hell yeah.
So funny.
That's neuron activation if I've ever seen it.
Oh yeah.
That is just pure neuron activation.
Yeah. So he gets really excited when he sees trains, and he got to see a bunch of vintage trains.
I love that. I feel like I definitely have those moments sometimes where, like, I'm just like really excited about things. I've done it before on this podcast, and I do it outside of the podcast as well, where it's like pro wrestling stuff, like Monster Hunter stuff, and I don't know. Certainly that I feel the neurons activate, you know?
Yeah.
Thinking about it too, because we mentioned it on the podcast. Like, I think I would just like, for lack of a better term, I've kind of given up on trying to push you guys to try it, you know?
Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
I'll try it eventually. It's just I'm in the middle of a commitment right now.
Yeah, you're so deep in the Kingdom Hearts bag right now.
I'm so deep in it. I'll get like waves of it, of like, oh, I want to like Kingdom Hearts right now. But like right now I'm so deep in it, and it might just be because I'm getting motivation from like Fern wanting to know about it,
which is fair.
So it's
it's valid as shit. And my whole point is I'm not gonna force someone into something that they don't have any interest in. Yeah. Because that doesn't make genuine interest. That just is like, oh yeah, sure, okay. And like we've been over this before on the podcast. I'm so used to people not being into the things that I'm into, where I'm just like, all right, I tried, and I'll just I'll keep playing on my own, or I'll keep watching on my own. But I have a guy where I watch wrestling with now. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to force it. Is my point.
Yeah. I also have a lot of trouble with like starting stuff. I told
you have mentioned
I won't
before.
do this to you. Yeah, I won't do this to you, but I told but this happened with Loki. She told me to watch an anime when we were in 9th grade. So that would be probably 2015, 2016. Sure. Which is insane, and every time I say it, it makes me want to scream and cry.
Yeah. Shit piss cry.
And she told me, she was like, you're going to really like this anime because, for some reason I really like sports animes.
Okay.
But only certain ones. And so she was like, Kuroko no's basketball or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
She was like, you got to watch it. It's so good. You're going to love it. Like, I know what you like, based off of what I have watched. She was like, I know what you like. You should watch it. Cut to 2021. I texted her and I was like, oh my god, I started watching Kuroko no Basket and it's so good. I love this anime. Why didn't you ever recommend it to me? And she just sent me a voice note that was like, are you fucking serious?
I say Loki just cursing you out in Spanish now, right? Like
I was like, what? She goes, I told you to watch that anime like 5 years ago. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching it now.
Dude.
It took me like 4 years to watch it. It was so funny.
Dude. I'm not. Man, I have vaguely similar story, but it's more. I can't get into it. I really want to get into it. Maybe I'll tell you on the podcast, but I can't get into it on the podcast.
Damn.
Because I've had people who have done similar things, but to an insulting degree.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that's where I'm gonna leave that. So you're good. You're good, Chief. And I think I've always been the person where my interests are rather niche, right? So like I'm really not offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I'm not trying to get people to like do things out of like pity or it's like, oh, it's an obligation, but like. If I see something, I'm like, oh, I think that's why like I'll send like I'll send you like the occasional song, right? Or like I'll send people like the occasional like I think you would like this, and they experience it when they experience it, and that's how I operate. So
yeah, it's fun. Anyways, we're at about that time.
Yeah.
So if you're listening on Spotify, we have a YouTube. Also, if you're listening on Spotify and you're on the mobile app, you can rate our podcast 1 to 5 stars. You should do that. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that without stuttering.
God damn.
Yeah.
I did all the stuttering this week. You're good.
Yeah, you're right. If you're listening on YouTube, we have a Spotify. If you're on YouTube, you should like the video. You should subscribe because we post every week. We're almost at a year, which is kind of crazy. We're almost at 52. We have a Discord. You can talk to us there. We don't have anything else. Nothing at all. Don't look at TikTok. It's fine. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't do anything we would do. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Woo.
It's so distant.